Hello and yes, welcome to another vinyl update. I'm not sure what number vinyl update this is. This is going to be 11 or 12 or maybe even 13, I don't know. I haven't been doing videos lately because I've been busy. And I was supposed to be doing another one this week. It was supposed to be Paul McCartney's new vinyl unboxing, but they've delayed it again. Who knows why? Most probably the printing company. But you know, next Monday, the 18th, it should hopefully come out on that day, and I will be doing an unboxing on that day. But I've got tons of vinyl since I last done a vinyl update. And there's some really good ones in here, you know. There's some Beatles stuff, there's Bob Dylan, there's some good stuff here. So stick around. I'm going to try and save the better records till the end, so you know. I'm going to go over the singles first. Now, I went in a charity shop and a couple of weeks ago, and it was you buy one for £1, you get two free. So I bought about 9 singles in there. So half these singles I basically got for free. So the first, I got 3 Bee Gees, and the first one's How Deep Is Your Love. I do really like the Bee Gees, and Staying Alive. And the last one, I'm Satisfied. I do really like this band as well, and I've only got one single, and it was left in my nan's loft by the person who lived there before her. So it was an abandoned single, and I got it. And I saw this single in that charity shop, and I thought, you know, I really like that single I've got of theirs, so I'm gonna get this, and it's a really good single actually. This is Wizard, Angel Fingers. Next, The Shadows, and this is an original. You can tell because of the writing, which is just under the pop-out bit. There. Next, I don't normally, you know, I like this group, don't get me wrong, I do like this. I wouldn't normally buy their stuff. You know, it was free. This was made in USA, in America. ABBA. Free. I have nothing against them, I just personally wouldn't buy their stuff. And it's a gatefold, and the record comes out here. This is a British one, this is on the label Epic. Next, this artist is growing on me slowly, but he is growing on me. He's a very talented man actually. Billy Joel. I do have the 12-inch of this, if you do remember seeing it on my channel before. Elton John, Wrap Her Up, for an unusual cover this. It's a bit weird. I like his wig though. Next one, Song for a Guy. And then of course, one of my favourite Elton singles. And of course it's with Kiki D. I think you can guess what's coming. Don't Go Breaking My Heart. And of course I didn't know they'd done another song, I'll have to listen to this one. I still ain't heard it yet. Snow Queen. It's that in there, yeah. So that's pretty cool. So all them I got at a charity shop and only paid about £3 for them. So that was really good. I got these two in another charity shop. I did see Paul McCartney's Once Upon a Long Ago, and I love that single. I love the song. I think there are a few people out there who dislike it because of the weird bit where he starts going, doing something weird like that. I love the song, it's one of my favourite Paul McCartney songs. And I saw the single, the sleeve there. Yes, getting it, it's only 50p. Wrong record, isn't it? But anyway, I managed to find these two in that same charity shop. Paul McCartney Pipes of Peace. Now, if you're wondering, you know, I'm pretty sure I got a copy of this at that record fair. I did, but the one I got didn't have the pop out in the middle. So yeah. And then this, I do already have a copy of this, but this one's still in its sleeve. And the fact that the sleeve is still there, you know, that's mainly why I got it. It's the Beatles' She Loves You. And these are all from charity shops. Never in a million years did I think I'd see a Beatles single, original Beatles album single, whatever, charity shop. You know, that was a quid. Bargain. Wings, Silly Love Songs, and Cook at the House. I do already have a copy of this, but this is basically an upgrade copy because my one, on the side, Cook at the House, it's not a great track in my opinion. It's the Linda McCartney one on the Wings at the Speed of Sound album, but my copy that I've already got has a big scratch. Even though it plays fine, it just looks ugly. You know, this was within that shop. You know, £1, you buy one, you get 2 free. So I thought, I'm going to get this because this one here doesn't have a scratch on, looks a lot better. And it's in its original black sleeve, which is pretty cool. Now, my next door neighbour kindly gave me a whole bag of singles. The ones that I don't want, I'm giving to my nan and my dad, you know, ones that they want. The rest are going up in my loft because some of the singles she gave me, you know, there was some share stuff and, you know, I'm not a big fan. But anyway, I picked out the singles I wanted, and these are the ones I picked out. We got another ABBA one. And then this was really interesting. My first single, you know, record in general one of these. They're brilliant. The Monkees, I'm a Believer. Next, the Barron Knights, one of the most funniest groups of all time. And on the A side of this, at the end, they actually take the mick out of the Rolling Stones. Next, I do also have a copy of this, but I got it for free, you know, might as well keep it down. Elvis Presley, My Boy. This isn't the original sleeve. It's in a PE Records, and this is RCA, I think, yeah. And my nan was looking through half of them while I was. And when my nan shouted the artist out, I was like, oh yeah. And then I saw the label, and this artist released 2 singles with very similar labels, and I've got one. So I was praying it wasn't that one. Luckily it wasn't. I have Ringo Starr's Photograph. And this is his other single, which he released at the same time, which was also a hit. Ringo Starr's You're 16. Brilliant. I was very, very pleased with this. And I nearly bought this single the other day on eBay for £1, with £1.50 postage. This was literally only like 2 days before I got this. It's in brilliant condition. So, you know, very lucky there. Alright, I'm going to go over the albums now. Oh, well, what's a 12-inch first? So the first one up is Tears for Fears, Shout. This is the remix version. I do quite like Tears for Fears. Pretty good. Next, Spandau Ballet. The Singles Collection. One of my favourite songs of theirs is on here. That's the main reason why I got it. Gold. Now this artist I don't mind. I know there's some real big fans of this artist out there. But I only got it down for a couple tracks on here. Kate Bush. The Whole Story. This was my dad's. When I mean I got it down out my loft. Attic, whatever you want to call it. Now, I did just do a video on this record, but I wanted to show it in the vinyl update anyway because it is super cool and it is a brilliant album. Don't care what anyone says, amazing album in fact. Paul McCartney's Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. Again, if you want to see me go over that in detail, just scroll back to my last video. Just got this record today, so you know, I'm still not very familiar with this record. Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night, featuring the big hit song Little Lies. Little Lies. And yeah, it's still in its shrink wrap. Now I know a lot of people out there pay a lot of money just to get a record with its shrink wrap. And it's really cool to see its original sleeve and everything. I was very pleased with that. Great. Now another artist whose records I wanted for ages. Never got around to getting them because you never see him. You know, he is a very popular artist, just never see his records. Anyway, finally I got one. Bob Dylan, Slow Train Coming. I'm not the biggest Bob Dylan fan. I love his lyrics, his vocals are pretty damn good, you know. So I don't know too much about him at the minute. This is a reissue. Next, I got this one and the next record together for £1. Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits. And this one isn't a reissue. And neither is the next one. The next one is on the same record sticker. So next record, again, same label, completely original. More Bob Dylan Greatest Hits. It's double vinyl. And they both come in these sleeves, advertising other stuff. Like we've got 2 more Bob Dylans here. We've got Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, I actually really been enjoying listening to this. Last record, I've had this for ages, just, you know, I literally got this like the day after my last vinyl update, so, but anyway, I think it's most probably the rarest, not including that Paul McCartney Chaos one. I put that one nearer to the beginning because I've already shown it on my channel, but not including that one, it's most probably the rarest, most interesting one that I've bought. The Beatles, Get Back. Believe it or not, I got this on eBay and I had to bid for it, and I got it for £16 or £18, something like that. Yeah, the sleeve is actually really thick. And it only just fits in here, which is why I keep it in the back. You know, I don't really care too much for ringwear or anything like that, you know. There's the songs, some unusual ones on here, ones which I hadn't really heard before, like The Wall. There's Teddy Boy, which of course was on McCartney's first solo album. McCartney. Yeah, it's great to listen to. And the record looks like it's never been played, even though I have played it. Yeah, the A side has the tracks on, and the B side is just that. Very unusual record, but I am very, very pleased to have it. It is a bootleg, and I really would recommend trying to get this. You know, it doesn't go for too much on eBay, because I got it for 16 or 18 quid, as I said, and you know, I think that's worth it. Yeah, there's all my records. I think I've got some good ones there. You know, that Beatles one, great. The Paul McCartney one, amazing. What else we got? Fleetwood Mac one, still shrink wrap, pretty good. And finally, some Bob Dylan. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and leave a message. Thanks for watching.